सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. ओम. Page number 67, verse number 87. चिन्तयेद्वह्निमप्येवम् मरुतो न्यूनवर्तिनम् ब्रह्माण्डावरणेष्वेषाम् न्यूनाधिकविचारणाम्. Panchabhuta Viveka means the discriminative knowledge of 5 elements, Panchabhuta, meant for assimilation of that Sat Brahman. Asadva idamagra asit ekamevadvitiyam Sadeva Somya idamagra asit. Sat alone was there before the creation. Tasmadva etasmad atmanaha akashas sambhutaha akashadvayuhu vayoragnihi agnirapaha adbhyah prithvi. So these are the source of Upanishadic statements for Vidyaranya. All these slokas are based on those mantras. The Upanishadic students, those who have completed Taittiriya Upanishad, Tattvabodha, you have to recollect all those previous portions. What Vidyaranya says, Karyam, the Akasha is a product. Air principle is a product, Karyam. Then Agni principle is also a product. The law is Karana Gunaha Karye Anuvartante. Karyam na swatantram, karyam paratantram. Karanam alone is satyam, karyam is mithya. Once karyam, the word he used in that sloka 84, Shakti karyayoho. Maya, the Shakti, and its karyam, products, effects. Karya means product or effect. No effect is separately existing from its karanam. So what is the corollary? This Maya is an amsha, that is the part of Brahman, as though part. Maya is paratantram. Maya borrows existence from Brahman. That Maya alone appears as Akasha, Vayu, Agni. Up to Agni, we are seeing. Agni, we have entered the topic. Akasha, we have negated. Vayu, Marut, also we have negated. Negated means what way we have negated? They do not have their own existence separate from Sat. Who are they? This space and air, they are nothing but Maya's manifestation. Maya Karyam. Maya is Shakti, energy, invisible. Whatever is visible is Maya alone. Therefore, another name for Maya is Akasha. Another name for Maya is Vayu. Another name for Vayu, Agni, Maya is Agni. So these are all only Nama Rupa Bheda, Parantu na Vastu Bhedaha. Nama Rupa Bhedaha eva. Space Nama, Vayu Nama Rupa, Agni Nama Rupa belongs to Maya. The Sat, that Maya which has borrowed the Sat from Sat Brahman, that alone is Satyam. Therefore, Maya is also existent because of Brahman, and its products are also existent because of Brahman. Therefore, you have to understand that Sat which inheres in all products, that alone is real, even though it is invisible. Nama Rupa which are visible, very tangible, experienceable, they are not having reality, they are mithya. Therefore, the body-mind complex, it is not said here, just I am extending. Body-mind complex, Nama Rupa, which is made out of 5 elements, also must be mithya. Therefore, body-mind, tangible body-mind and its effects, whatever comes, all that effects means raga, dvesha, kama, krodha, all this. Daham, hunger, thirst, old age, death, all belongs to this Maya, Karya, Shariram. In between Maya and this Shariram, what are there? And 5 elements are there. In between Maya and this Shariram, that Shariram, don't say, this Shariram, your own body, between 5 elements are there. Not only between, really speaking, your body is made out of, why your body? Our body is made out of 5 elements. If you have any doubt, check it once in a while. Agni Tattvam, what is the normal temperature of human being? 98.4. It is not your temperature. It belongs to Agni Bhagavan. So Agni Bhagavan existence where from? That's what he is telling here. 87 to 90. These 4 slokas, he says, Brahma Agni Viveka. This is Brahma Agni Viveka. There is no tatparyam in knowing that nature of Agni. How many varieties of fires are there? There is no tatparyam. It is mithya anatma karyam. Through mithya anatma karyam, your job is to recognize the Sat principle. That is the Brahma na Sat. Brahma Agni Viveka we are doing now. Brahma Akash Viveka done. Brahma Vayu Viveka done. Now Brahma Agni Viveka we have to do. Okay. Then you know what comes. Your Madhyamaha. Just as Arjuna, Pandava Madhyamaha. Pancha Pandavas, Pancha Bhutas. So, Pancha Bhute Madhyamaha is Agni. So that Agni, Chintayet Vannihi, Vannim api evam. Evam, in this manner, just as you have falsified that air principle and space principle separated from Brahman, intellectually, mentally you have separated, not physically. Similarly, same way, yatha evam marutaha nunavartinam. This fire also is less pervasive than Marut. Marutaha. Than that air principle, this Agnim Nunavartinam iti Chintayet. May you understand. Chintayet. May you understand. As what? Nunavartinam, as less pervasive. Fire is less pervasive than air. May you understand. ब्रह्मांडाव आवरणेषु एषा न्यूनाधिक विचारणा. ब्रह्मांड आवरणेषु means when they are pervading this brahmanda, Agni itself is less pervasive than air. What to talk of this Brahmanda, which is, we are talking the Panchabhutas before the emergence of this earth, gross earth. These Panchabhutas, what we are listening now, they are all in subtle form. They have not yet grossified. That we have to remember. Tanmatras we are studying. Tanmatras we are studying means not yet this creation has come. Creation has to come. The Panchabhutas has to become grossified. They have not yet grossified. That means the universe has not yet come. Beings have not yet come. Now you have to understand that Panchabhutas only in subtle form. Akasha is Tani, Vayu is Tani, Agni Taniya irukku. They have not yet grossified. Then next from Agni, water has to come, then earth has to come, after the earth, subtle earth. And the subtle earth, once it comes, subtle earth you cannot see. Subtle earth, Sukshma, Prithvi, you cannot see. Why you cannot see? Because it is Sukshmam. Sukshmam is that which you cannot see. Because they have not yet grossified. And the grossified word itself, what it means, grossified, and that which you can experience. Gross body can experience the gross elements only, not subtle elements. The air you are feeling, the touch is a gross air principle. The fire you are experiencing, the gross fire principle. Subtle principles to experience your body has not yet come. Subtle 5 elements to experience. It's very interesting. Subtle elements to experience. First of all, you require a body. Subtle elements are separately, they are there without Panchikaranam, means your body has not yet come. Your body to come, they have to be grossified. Once they grossify, only your body can come. Once your body comes, only you can experience the not subtle but gross. What we are talking here, not gross elements, but subtle elements. That's what he says. Purana Brahmanda Avaraneshu Yesha Nyuna Adhika Vicharana. Brahmanda, once this subtle fire principle become grass, when it gives its 1/8 to that other elements, isn't it? Half they share with each other. They share each other. That means full Agni Tattvam is not there in grass universe. Only it shared Agni Tattvam, only it is there. Brahmanda Avaraneshu Nyuna Adhika, it is much more less an artham. The fire principle, what we are experiencing is gross fire principle, that is much more lesser than subtle fire principle. Vicharana, on inquiry. Incomprehensible. Incomprehensible, you cannot grasp with this brain, this Brahmanda. We are like on a tiny dots in this Brahmanda. Another interesting thing, and the Sat is all pervading. 5 elements are less pervasive. What are all less pervasive? And the less pervasive one is the body dot. Now we are giving this more, magnifying its body's necessities, role and everything. We are magnifying. What about this body? What Shastra want to say? Why you are giving that much importance to this body, which is like a dot in the ocean of Sat Brahman? In the ocean of Sat Brahman, your body is even not dot, and dot la million. That is the body. Because of missing the truth, Satyam, you are taking this so huge, its problems are very huge, and you are thinking it is real. இதை விட அக்கிரமம் ஏதாவது இருக்கா? இது அக்கிரமம்னு நமக்கு தெரியாது, நம்ம கிரமம்னு நினைக்கிறோம். யாராவது சன்னியாசி வந்து வேதாந்தம் சொன்ன அதெல்லாம் நமக்கு ஒத்துக்காதப்பான்னா, ஏதோ இதெல்லாம் கிரமம் மாதிரி சாஸ்திரம் அப்படி காமிக்கும். கிரகஸ்தாசிரமா கிரகஸ்த தர்மாஸ் எல்லாமே கிரமம்னு காமிக்கும் ஃபஸ்ட்டு. கொஞ்ச நாளுக்கு அப்புறம் அது தெரியணும் அவனுக்கு இதெல்லாம் அக்கிரமந்தான். அக்கிரமந்தான் என்னென்ன அர்த்தம்? திஸ் பர்சன் entering into the worldly activities and giving reality to them and thinking that I am the full-fledged person. Shastra says zero. In front of Shastra, what is your accomplishment? Having 2 children, 2 bungalows and 1 resort home, you are a full-fledged person? Nothing. If you don't have this knowledge of truth, Sat Brahman you are, where you are in this creation. Mahati vinashtihi. It is a great loss, really speaking. You may be in corporate ladder 14th or 50th person, richest person in the world. 50th richest person in the world. Appadella categories pandran. People are talking. Who is the richest person? Shrotriyasya cha akamahatasya te yeshatam brahmana anandaha. Even Ananda munnadi, all this Gandharva Ananda, Manushya Ananda, Deva Gandharva Ananda, Brahmana Ananda are 0, 0, 0. Therefore, understand you are that Sat Brahman, not the body mind which is made out of 5 elements which come and go. Therefore, he says, Brahmanda avaraneshu, when it is pervading into this Brahmanda, the universe, once the gross universe comes, how much it is occupying? Subtle level itself, Nyuna, less pervasive. Once in Brahmanda comes, Brahmanda avaraneshu, adhika Nyuna, much more lesser. Vicharana. On inquiry, you come to know the facts. Okay, next shloka we'll read. Now, that Agni nature he is talking up to 90th shloka. This 87, 88, 89, 90. Vayordashamshato nyunaham varnirvayau prakalpitah puranoktam taratamyam dashamshair-bhuta panchake. Agni is less pervasive. 1/10. That means Agni occupies 1/10 of Vayu. Agni occupies in the Vayu because Agni is the product of Vayu. Therefore, Karyam is less pervasive. There are many places there is a clay. So this pot is occupying 1/10 of clay and Cholalam. Clay here, many places clay is there. But this pot is there in all clays, wherever clay is there. It came out of clay only. But from clay standpoint, if you see the pot, it occupies only less, one place somewhere. Whole Clay is different. This clay pot, only pot is only little bit. Like that, that Agni is very less pervasive than Vayu. Vayu prakalpitaha. Vayoh dashamshataha. In that Vayu, less than Vayu. 1/10 of Vayu only it is occupying. Agni occupies 1/10 of Vayu, Panchabhutam. Vayu avachinna brahmani prakalpitaha. Vayu prakalpitaha means it is superimposed. Agni is superimposed. Vannihi means Agnihi. Lot of names are there for Agni. Agni means what? Fire. Fire means Vanni. Here Vanni word is used. Vannihi Vayu prakalpitaha. Fire is prakalpitaha means superimposed. Superimposed upon Vayu. That means what? Agni is not there really. Now Vayu prakalpitaha means how you have to understand. Vayu avachinna brahmani prakalpitaha. Because Vayu also mithya. And Vayu, the product, its karanam is Akasha. Akasha also mithya. Akasha, its karanam Maya also mithya. So, Maya is the part of Brahman. That Brahman also mithya nu sollakudadu. Ella mithya, 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 mithya nu puna. அப்படி நம்ம மித்யா ஆயிடுவோம். சத் பிரம்மன். ஸோ சத் வாயு அவச்சின்ன சத் பிரம்மணி நான் எடுத்துக்கணும். சத் இன்ஹியர்ஸ் இன் ஆகாஷ வாயு அக்னி. எஸ், சத் இன்ஹியர்ஸ். சத் இன்டர்ட்வைன்ட் லைக் சூத்ரே மணிகணா இவ. ஜஸ்ட் ஆஸ் த த்ரெட் inheres in all the beads. Similarly, Sat Brahman Sutram like inheres in Akasha, Vayu, Agni. How do you know? Space is, air is. So that isness is called Sat. That Sat, that is called Vayu also is nothing but Sat. Air is when you say Vayu avachinna brahmani Agni prakalpitaha. Really speaking, Agni cannot be superimposed upon unreal air principle. So, unreal air principle can become real when Vyavaharika real, when Sat is there. Therefore, that air, fire principle, Vayu prakalpitaha means Vayu avachinna brahmani. Vayu avachinna, that Vayu which is endowed with Sat Brahman. If you take out Sat from Vayu, Vayu becomes Nistatvam. It doesn't have existence. Vayu is a Vayu because of Sat Brahman. Fan is fan because of electricity. Electricity is fanasya fan. Illiya? Adi madri Vayu existence is Sat existence, not Vayu's existence. Therefore, indirectly you have to say what? Vayu avachinna brahmani agnihi prakalpitaha. Fire is superimposed upon that Vayu which is endowed with Sat Brahman. Second line. Puranoktam taratamyam dashamshaihi bhuta panchake. Puranoktam, in Puranas it is said, Vishnu Purana, Bhagavata Purana, it is said, etadandam visheshakhyam kramavurdher dashottaraihi. In that it is said, that sloka is not here, just I am quoting that sloka, Vishnu Purana it comes. Puranoktam means Vishnu Purane Uktam. Their taratamyam, their gradation. Vayu is only 1/10 pervasive in Akasha. Agni is only 1/10 pervasive in Vayu. Similarly, water is 1/10 pervasive in Agni. Agni la 1/10 the waters, and waters la 1/10 the earth. That is why the earth is occupied by what? 3/4 of water, 1/4 only earth in the Brahmandatila. 3/4 water. That's why aquatic creatures are more than amphibians. We are not amphibians. You know what amphibian? Frog is amphibian. So aquatic creatures are more than the human beings who are earthly beings. Because 3/4 water, earth very, very little occupies. Prithvi, gross Prithvi. Okay? He says, Puranoktam, this Taratamyam, this gradation, 1/10 only they are pervasive. Earth is 1/10 pervasive in water, less pervasive in earth. So, Toyadhibihi parivrita pradhanena avritam bahihi. What is the proof for this? 3/4 is occupied by water, 1/4 alone is earth. This is the shloka what I am quoting now. Toyadhibihi parivritam pradhanena. Toyam anna waters. Pradhanena, primarily the whole thing is pervaded by water. Toyam anna water. Toyadhibihi, in the slokam kadiyadu. Idella Vishnu Purana slokam. Toyadhibihi parivritam pradhanena avritam bahihi. What is this earth? That is, what is outside the waters is only earth. Puranoktam, their gradation is already said. Dashavamshaihi bhuta panchake. Bhuta panchake means all these 5 elements are. Earth is more less pervasive than Agni. Agni is more less pervasive than fire. Fire is more less pervasive than air. Air is more less pervasive than space. Space is less pervasive than Maya. Maya is less pervasive than Brahman. Who is that Brahman? I am Brahman. அப்படி சொல்ல வேண்டிய நான் பிரமலோ இருக்கேன். நான் பிரம்மன், இன் மீ ஆகாஷ மாயா அக்னி வாயு ஆல் ஆர் பர்வேடிங் சொல்ல வேண்டிய நானு என்ன சொல்லிட்டு இருக்கேன்? லயன் மாதிரி ஜகர்ஜன்னர். யூ ஹாவ் டு ரோர் லைக் லயன் அண்ட் வி ஆர் லைக் மேவ் மேமன் பில்லி மாதிரி கேட்டு மாதிரி பூனை மாதிரி கத்தின்னு இருக்கோம்னா. ஃபேமிலி ப்ராப்ளம்ஸ் எல்லாமே வச்சுட்டு மியாவ் மியாவ் மியாவ்னு கத்தின்னு இருக்கோம். லயன் மாதிரி கர்ஜனை பண்ண வேண்டிய நாம் எப்படி இருக்கோம் பாருங்க, என்ன அவஸ்தையில் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம். அதுக்கு தான் எப்போவுமே ரொம்ப அவஸ்தையாக இருக்கேன்னா என்ன, அந்த சத்பிரம்மன் தெரியலன்னா அவஸ்தை தான், பெரிய அவஸ்தை. புராண உக்தம்னர் பிரதானேன தோயாதிபிகி பரிவிருத்தம்னர். புராணே உக்தம் ஆல் ஈச் எலிமெண்ட் இஸ் லெஸ் பர்வேசிவ் தேன் இட்ஸ் காரணம், இட்ஸ் காஸ். Therefore, where we are now, the most less pervasive on earth we are living now. Akasha more pervasive, Vayu is more pervasive, Agni is more pervasive, water is more pervasive. What is most less pervasive? Earth. Where we are, the most less pervasive earth la நம்ம எங்க இருக்கோம்? அதுக்குள்ள 7 காண்டினென்ட்ஸுக்குள்ள ஒரு ஏஷியா காண்டினென்ட், அந்த ஏஷியா காண்டினென்ட்டுக்குள்ள so many countries, so many countries, one country இந்தியா, அதில் ஒரு ஸ்டேட்டு, ஒரு ப்ராவின்ஸில் ஒரு சிட்டி, அந்த ஒரு சிட்டியில் ஒரு மயிலாப்பூர், அந்த மயிலாப்பூரில் அந்த லச்சர்ச்சி ரோடு, அந்த லச்சர்ச்சி ரோட்டில் ஒரு ஹால், மயிலாப்பூர் கிளப்பு, அந்த கிளப்பில் ஒரு ஹால், அந்த ஹாலில் ஒரு கார்பெட்டு மேலே ஒரு தொங்கின்னு இருக்கேன் நான் எங்கேயோ. இதுதான் நம்முடைய கதை. இதுக்கு பெரிய ஆட்டோபயோகிராஃபி, விசிட்டிங் கார்டு, டிகிரிஸ் என்ன கோல்டு மெடலிஸ்டா அவனு. என்னப்பா எங்க இருக்கன்னா So understand your body, mind's limitation, understand that Sadbrahman's vastness. To come out of limitation, this is the only solution. To come out of limitation, this is the only solution. Next shloka. Vannirushna prakashatma पूर्वानुगतिरत्र च अस्ति वह्निस्सनिस्तत्त्वः शब्दवान् स्पर्शवानपि. A simple sloka. What is the nature of Agni? No. What we have studied in Tattva Bodha, that is very, very preliminary understanding of Agni. But here, little bit elaboration. You can understand easily. Vannihi, fire. What is its nature? Ushnaha prakasha atma. Atma means its nature, swarupam, not Satchidananda Atma. Atma means swabhavaha. Swarupam of Agni. What is the Swarupam of Agni? Nature of Agni, Swabhava of Agni, Ushnaha, heat. It is its Swabhava. Ushnata, heat. Then Prakashaha, brilliance, brightness, Prakasha. These two are the features of fire. Lakshanam, Swarupam. Prakashatma. How they have come? Purvan gatiratra cha asti vannihi. Not only these two features which are individually fire is having swabhavama, it's a naija gunam, but it borrows its karana gunas also. Karana gunaha karye anavartante. Fire principle is effect karyam. Its karanam vayu, its karanam akasha, its karanam maya, its karanam brahma guna must come. What are they? One he says, vannihi saha nistatvaha shabdavan sparshavanapi. Asti vannihi. Fire is. So that asti belongs to whom? Brahman. Even though it has got Ushnata and Prakashata, but it has before the Agni to manifest, to emerge as Appa Ude Gunam, Tata Gunam, Kullu Tata Gunam. Agni Tata Appa Yaru Vayu. Agni ki Tata Yaru Akasha. Agni ki Kullu Tata Yaru great grandfather Madri. In the second line he says, Asti Vannihi. Ancestors' property. This is called ancestors' property. Therefore, you have your ancestors' genes in your body. You cannot say, no, impossible. Definitely they must be there. Father, father's father, father's father's father. இங்க அப்படியே போயிட்டே இருந்தேன்னா அந்த ரிஷி இருக்கு நமக்குள்ள. புரியுறதா? அஸ்தி வன்னிஹி. நம்பர் 1. Saha nistatvaha. Once you take out that sat, it is nistatvaha, means maya. It is maya tattvam. Shabdavan, it borrows Shabda Guna from Akasha. Saha nistatvaha means that Agni is unreal. When you take out the Sat, we have done in the previous slokas, adhe apply pannanum. Saha Agnihi nistatvaha. When you take out the Sat, what remains? Maya. Maya oda nama rupam only remains, which is unreal, mithya. Taittiriya Upanishadlo chonna madri koshatva nischaya, karyatva nischaya, mithyatva nischaya, anatmatva nischaya, namarupatva nischaya. Once you take out Sat, All these are nistatvaha. It is unreal. Shabdavan, Shabdaguna borrowed from his grandfather, that is space. Sparshavan, Agnihi, Sparshavan, if you touch that fire, Teriyo, once you touch the fire, that when you feel the heat belongs to fire, but the touch belongs to Vayu. Sparshavan api. The second line you see, Asti belongs to Sadbrahman, Nistatva, unreality belongs to Maya, and that Maya nude gunanguda and Agnilo irke, Nistatvata, and Shabda Sparsha. Apart from its own gunas, Ushnata and Prakashata. So how many are there now totally? Astitvam, Nistatvam, Shabdavan, Sparshavan, 4 already ancestors' property. What it has earned now by itself, Ushnata and Prakashata. Totally 6 features are there. The more it is less pervasive, more gunas. Less gunas means more pervasive. More gunas means less pervasive. The more you possess less an artha. The more you possess the worldly things, you are less pervasive in artha. That is why Jnani is not possessing anything, but as Brahman, more pervasive. Jnani. Ajnanis are less pervasive with more property, possessions. அது மாதிரி புரியுறதா நான் இந்த எதிரோ பொடி இருக்கு புரிஞ்சுக்கணும். நெக்ஸ்ட் ஸ்லோகா நம்பர் 90. With this Agni it completes 90th sloka. Sanmaya vyoma vaimshaihi Sanmaya vyoma vaimshaihi yuktasya agnirnijo gunaham Rupam tatra satas sarvam Anyat buddhya vivicyatam. Vivicyatam. May you understand, may you assimilate, may you discriminate, may you do enquiry properly. Use your buddhi enu solraru. Vivicyatam. May you analyze an artham. May you do threadbare analysis of fire. What is fire? Daily gas stove use பண்றோம் இல்லனா அடுப்பு யூஸ் பண்ணி ஏதோ ஃபயரை குக் பண்ணி சாப்பிடுறோம் ஒருத்தர. What is that fire? Have you thought of any time? Every day we are using lot of electrical gadgets. It is a modern fire. This is okay. Olden days fire enna எல்லாம் அடுப்புல அந்த மாதிரி நெருப்பு தெரியும். இப்போ நெருப்பு தெரியாத ஒரு ஃபயர்னு we are using. We are advanced, no? That's why ஃபயர் தத்துவம் வர வர என்ன தெரியும்னா ரொம்ப கஷ்டம் நமக்கு. சாஸ்திரம் படித்தா மாடர்ன் டேஸுக்கு ரொம்ப கஷ்டம். ஏன்னா நம்ம ஃபயர் பார்க்குறதே கிடையாது. இப்போ அக்னிஹோத்திரம் யாரும் பண்ணுறதே இல்லை. ஒரே அக்னிஹோத்திரம் தான், ஸ்மோக்கிங் தான் பண்ணுறான்னு தவிர யார் அக்னிஹோத்திரம் பண்ணுற அடுப்பே கிடையாது. இப்போது எல்லாமே ஹீட்டர்ஸ் தான், பாய்லர் கிடையாது. அந்த நெருப்பு பார்க்கறதுக்கு சான்சஸே கிடையாது. கல்யாண வேதிகளை பார்க்கலாமன்னா கூட அது டைமுக்கு நம்ம போக மாட்டோம், ரிசப்ஷனுக்கு தான் போவோம். அந்த கல்யாணம் கூட இப்படி அக்னிஹோத்திரம் இல்லாத கல்யாணம் தான், ரிஜிஸ்டர் மேரேஜ் தான். தேர்ஃபோர் வர வர நமக்கு இந்த அக்னின்னு பார்க்கறதுக்கு சான்சஸே இருக்காது. மாடர்ன் அக்னி என்ன, இந்த எலக்ட்ரிசிட்டி பார்த்து இந்த எலக்ட்ரிசிட்டி பிகாஸ் ஆஃப் தட் அக்னி தத்துவம் வந்து புரிஞ்சுக்கணும். லைக் தட் சைல்டு ஆஸ்க்டு how this buttermilk comes, how the butter comes, milk comes, how the milk comes. He thought if you churn in the mixie, milk comes, and he thinks. You do not know how milk coming also children do not know nowadays. என்ன பாக்கெட் பால் தானே வருது. வேணு மாடு பார்க்கறது என்ன எடுக்கிறது பால் இல்லை. ஸோ சில்ட்ரனுக்கு தெரியாது இல்லையா. அது மாதிரி த மோர் வி ஆர் பிகமிங் மாடர்ன் அண்ட் மாடர்ன், இந்த சாஸ்திர ஸ்லோகாஸ் புரிய வைக்கிறது ரொம்ப கஷ்டம். இப்போ அக்னி என்ன புரிய வைக்கணும்னா எப்படி பாருங்க. அட்லீஸ்ட் திஸ் ஜெனரேஷன் யுவர் சில்ட்ரன் டுமாரோ அகரபத்தி வச்சானா அரெஸ்ட் பண்ணிடுவா. அந்த மாதிரி வெளிநாட்டில் எல்லாம் அப்படிதான், ஃபயர் எல்லாம் தெரியக்கூடாது வெளியில். அந்த மாதிரி இருக்கும்போது அப்பப்போ அவர் பகவான் காமிக்குவார், நீங்கள் என்ன ஃபயர் பார்க்கறது இல்லைன்னு చెప్పి அப்பப்போ ஃபாரஸ்ட் ஃபயர் மாதிரி கிரியேட் பண்ணுவார் பகவான். இஃப் யூ டோன்ட் see me, I'll create a forest fire so that you will understand what is fire. புரியுறது இல்லையா? அதெல்லாம் விடுங்க, சைடு டாபிக். Now look into the ஸ்லோகா. சன் மாயா வியோம வாயுவம்சைஹி யுக்தஹ யுக்தஸ்ய அக்னேஹ. What he said in the previous shloka, in a different format he is telling. That's all. Same thing. Rupam nijagunaha. Agnehe nijagunaha rupam. Form and colors. Agni rupam is what? Agni has got a rupam. Vayu has got sparsha gunam. Similarly, Agni has got Rupa Gunam. That is why you cannot see air, you cannot see space, you can see the fire. It has got a form. That is why in our ancient time they worship Murta Amurtam. Vayu and Akasha comes under Amurtam. They don't have form. Amurtam, Murti Rahitam. Agni onwards, everything is Murtam. That Murta Agni, now this is a gross element. Previously what he said is subtle element. Ushnata, Prakashata, subtle element. In the Rupam, once it comes, it is a gross element. Rupam, Agni Gunaha, Nija Gunaha, its own Gunam. Rupam. San Sat Maya Vyoma Vayu Amshaihi Yuktaha. This Agni principle which has got its own guna, that is form, apart from its Nijaguna, it has got some other also. San and Sat principle. Sat plus Maya, San Maya. So Sat number 1, Maya number 2. What he said Nistatvam in the previous shloka is Maya here. Vyoma, Akasha. There he said Shabdavan, here he says Vyoma. அங்கே குணம் சொன்னார், இங்கே வந்து எக்ஸாக்ட் பஞ்சபூதா வேர்ட் he is using. Vayu, fourth one, Vayu Amsha Yuktaha. Their Amsha is there, not total Vayu. அந்த ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கணும். 1/10 of Vayu, 1/10 of air, 1/10 of Maya, space 1/10 of space, 1/10 of air, 1/10 of Maya only is there in Agni. Don't say 1/10 of Sat alone is there and சொல்லக்கூடாது. இதெல்லாம் 1/10 தான். அப்போ சத்து கூட 1/10 தான். Sat is 1. It doesn't have any divisions. Divisions are not possible. Therefore, Sat, Maya, Vyoma, Akash, Vyoma, Vayu, Yuktasya means of that fire, that which is endowed with these 4. Nijagunaha Rupam. Tatra means in that fire. Sarvam anyat buddhya vivicyatam. Sataha anyat. Tatra means when you want to analyze the Agni, Tatra with regard to Agni, Sataha from Atma anyat. Sataha anyat means from Sat Brahman anyat, whatever is there separately. Other than Sat, what are all there? Tell me now. Maya, Akasha, Vayu, Agni we are studying now. Maya, Akasha, Vayu, all these 3 also Buddhya Vivicyatam. Sarvam Anyat Buddhya Vivicyatam. All of them separately, you separate them from Sat. Once you separate, what will become? All of them are Mithya. Maya, Akasha, Vayu, Agni, all of them Sataha anyat sarvam. Sarvam buddhya vivichyata. May you separate them. Then what he says in the next shloka. Once you take out the sat, what is this fire? No. He says, Sato vivechite vannau Mithyatve sati vasite Apodashamshato nyunaham Kalpita iti chintayet. Now, second line onwards, he is going to take apaha, about waters. After fire principle, what is the fourth principle? Waters. First line, he establishes that Agni is mithya. You see the first line of 91 shloka. Sataha vivechite. If you separate, vivechite means intellectually you separate the sat from that fire. Sataha vivechite vannau. In that fire, what remains? Mithyatve sati vasite. You come to determine that, understand this Agni is mithya. When you take out the sat, sataha vivechite vannau mithyatve sati vasite. Once you understand this Agni is mithya. Vasite. Vasite means having convinced, well assimilated. Vasite. Well assimilated, having convinced, entrenched in that knowledge. And doubt varakudadu. Agni, karyam, drishyatvat, ghatavat. Agni is karyam, karyatvat, ghatavat. Because it is karyam, therefore mithya. அப்படி சொல்லணும். How it is mithya anu varakuda. Vasite sati. If you have understood properly, convinced, you can go for the next panchakosha, panchabhuta. Okay, you can go for next panchabhuta. Vasite sati. அப்படி அவர் clause போடுறாரு. If you have determined Agni is mithya, you are eligible to go to study about Prithvi mithyatvam. புரியுறதா? Waters mithyatvam. Without understanding Agni is mithya, you cannot falsify the waters. As long as you keep the satyatva buddhi in fire, how is it possible to falsify the waters? Therefore, Vidyaranya says, mithyatve vasite sati anantaram, you can go to falsify the waters. Waters kada enna? Adhe kada da. Akasha kadaye waters kada. Vere kada kadiyadu. Ella anatma kada onnuda. What is that? Apaha dashamshataha nyuna. Kalpita iti chintayet. This Agni, this waters, dashamshataha nyuna, more or less extensive. Nyunaha. Ange nyunaha, inge nyunaha. One is the pumlingam. Here, apaha is strilingam. That is why nyunaha. Nyuna, nyune, nyunaha. Nyuna na less in artham. Less is the meaning. Apaha strilingam. Nitya bahuvachanam. Apaha, apaha, adbhihi, adbhyaha, adbhyaha, apam, apsu. So, apaha, strilinga, therefore, nyunaha, strilingam. Waters. Water and waters. Nitya bahuvachana means always plural. Waters. Dashamshataha nyuna. 1/10 of fire it is pervasive. Fire is there. In that fire, this water occupying 1/10 in that fire. Dasha amshatah 1/10. Dasha amshatah. Amshatah property. Amsha means property in artham. Adunuடைய property it is taking only 1/10. Kalpita iti chintayet. This waters is also superimposed upon the fire. Agnau avachinna brahmani kim apaha kalpitaha. Previously I said no, vayau avachinna brahmani agnihi kalpitaha prakalpitaha. Similarly now agnau avachinna brahmani. Agnila sadbrahman irkana illaya? Irkar. So when sadbrahma is there in that agni, it is fire is, you say, and that fire you superimpose waters. Next shloka. Chintayet. May you understand this waters is superimposed upon the fire, which fire is endowed with sadbrahman. Santyapo mushunyatatvaham muhushunyatatvah sashabdasparsha samyutah रूपवत्योऽन्यधर्मानुवृत्त्याः स्वीयो रसो गुणः रूपवत्योऽन्यधर्मानुवृत्त्याः स्वीयो रसो गुणः. There in the second line, रूपवत्यो nya dha madhyala gap is there. Nya and dha to be together. You have to put a line. It is a compound word. Anya dharmanu vrittya. Therefore, that gap should not be there. Santi apaha amu shunya tattvaha sashabda sparsha samyutaha. Samyutaha means endowed with. Agni is endowed with what? Adeda, whatever he said for Agni, he is telling for waters. Now this waters is endowed with sparsha guna. Sparsha guna, sashabda guna. Second line la rupavati, rupa guna. Rupavatyo is there. You have to split rupavatyo nya, you have to split rupavati anya, rupavatyanya. Rupavati bahuvachanam, rupavatyaha. Rupavati, rupavatyau, rupavatyah. That rupa, waters takes from where? Water you are able to see, rupam. Where from that rupa it has borrowed? From Agni. One guna borrowed from Agni. Then next, sparsha guna borrowed from Vayu, the touch. You touch the water, you feel its touch. Where from you have it has borrowed? From Vayu. Then sashabda, Agni makes a sound, gadagadana, gulu gulu is sabdam. The water's sound, water's gulu gulu sound is not its sound, gadagada of fire. Bhugu bhugu shabdam comes, all these sounds where from they are borrowing. That's we saw in the first chapter. Sashabdam, akasha, shabdaguna it borrowed. Shunya tattva, non-existence, borrows from Maya. Yama sa Maya, I said, whatever is non-existent is Maya. Yedi illayo adi Maya, shunya tattva. Irikara madri theriyum. Illamale irikara madri theriyum. Yama sa Maya, shunya tattva. That he has borrowed from Nama Rupa, borrowed from Maya. Shunya tattva means without existence in artham. Then Amu apaha santi. The santi is from Sat Brahman. Santi is bahuvachanam. Because apaha, amu, these waters, amun, adasebdaha, sakarantaha, strilingaha, adasebdaha, asau amu, amu. Amuhu, these waters. These waters exist. These waters exist. Amuhu santi. These waters exist. That existence belongs to waters or Brahman? Is that waters borrowed existence directly from Brahman or indirectly? Indirectly. So, waters borrowed the existence from Vayu, Vayu borrowed the existence from Akasha, Akasha borrowed existence from Maya, Maya borrowed existence from Sadbrahman, Sadbrahman borrowed existence from Sadbrahman need not borrow. It is ever Sat. Existence need not be borrowed. For Brahman, it happens to be existence, its nature. Therefore, Santi means here that Brahman. Amuhu Santi. Amuhu Apaha Santi. These waters exist. These waters have sound. These waters have touch. These waters have what? Form. Rupavati. Anyaha, anya dharman vrittya sviyaha rasagunaha. Along with anya dharma, Sat, Brahman, Maya, then Nistatva of Maya and Shabda of Akasha, Sparsha of Vayu, Rupa of Agni. Ella sollanum. Ella sonnada adu correct aganu. Edu onnu vidakudadu. Ancestors' property, no? Ancestral property we should not leave. Rupa of Agni, Anuvritya. Dharma means properties, Anuvritya, having, bringing all those all the way, carrying their properties. Sviyaha gunaha, what? One's own guna of waters. Rasa gunaha, taste. Waters has got its own, Sviya means its own. Sondam anardha. Sviya guna. Its own earning property. Na kashtapattitti sampadichan solram illaya. Na kashtapatti enna sambadichan? Rasagunaha. Rasagunaha na sampadichan. Next shloka. Sato vivechita swapsu तन्मिथ्यात्वे च वासिते भूमिर्दशांशतो न्यूनाम् कल्पिताप्स्विति चिन्तयेत्. Just like in the 91st shloka, here also, first line, he concludes the waters mithyatvam. Then second line onwards, bhumi, enquiry, earth. First line, he says, sataha vivechitasu apsu. Apsu, when in waters, you take out the Sat Brahman intellectually. If Sat Brahman is not there, what is there in waters? Nistatvata, mithyatvam. Tan mithyatvam. That is mithya. Having discriminated from the waters, mithyatve cha vasite. Having determined the falsity of waters. How can you determine the falsity of waters? That because if you take out the Sat, there is no waters. That's why whenever you say water is, that water is in Cholambod, which is real? Water is real, isness is real. Isness is real. Water is only mithya, nama rupa. Then you are ready for Bhumi enquiry. Then that also we are going to falsify. Now, walking 5 elements is the body. Clear that? When you are walking, talking, all this doing, walking 5 elements are nothing but 5 Panchabhutas. நான் நடந்துட்டு இருக்கேன் நடக்காது. பஞ்சபூதாஸ் ஆர் வாக்கிங் இன் எ டிஃபரெண்ட் ஃபார்மேட். அவ்வளோதான். தட் பூமி என்கொயரி வில் டூ இன் த நெக்ஸ்ட் கிளாஸ். பூர்ணமத பூர்ணமிதம் பூர்ணாத் பூர்ணமுதச்யதே பூர்ணஸ்ய பூர்ணமாதாய பூர்ணமேவாவசிஷ்யதே. ஓம் சாந்தி சாந்தி சாந்தி. हरिः ॐ. श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः. हरिः ॐ.